What's going on, y'all, man? Just let me show y'all. I was in a room, just locking in, had some sets, you know. Also came from the park. I was just, had some pull-ups and stuff like that. But I feel amazing though, you know. But yo, I came to talk about something specific, y'all. Let me fix my camera. Yo, whew, I like that. I like how, you know what I mean? I look big on camera, but I'm only like 130 pounds, man. But I stay fit and working out, trying to do my thing. But yo, they gonna feel a way when you lock in and you do what you gotta do as a man, bro. But that's necessary when it comes to elevating yourself, bro. Sometimes you gotta put yourself first, and sometimes loving yourself looks like hating other people. It look like you hate them. You keeping them moving. You handling your business. Because a lot of people don't respect what you do to be handling business because it's not what they see in their own mind. You know what I mean? you know, but you stay on your path and you do what you gotta do. Like if it's health, eating healthy, working out, working a job, take care of your family, mind your business, whatever it is. But if it's gonna better you as a man, you gotta do it, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you fall short and when everything falls down, God forbid, because life has ups and downs with it. But when everything come down, bro, you gonna be the only one there to pick it up. You know what I mean? People gonna say they be there for you, but they're gonna be there for you. They're not gonna be here for you. You feel me? Physically. A lot of people not gonna come around and just check up on you. They need a reason to. You know what I mean? So when people not around, who you got? You got God and yourself. You know what I mean? And thankfully, I'm speaking from experience. I got my family locked in, my family and my close ones and stuff like that. But this is the time and season where I have to stay away from people. It's no defense against nobody. It's just that I gotta get myself up, bro. I gotta motivate myself and build my confidence and handle some business at the end of the day. Because when my kids starving, bro, nobody gonna help me eat. You gotta keep asking as a man. It's not good to act. You should have yourself together, and you gotta start practicing that. So people want you to get yourself together, but they don't never know what that looks like. You ever been a person that had to depend on people your whole life? Then when you start depending on yourself and make your own decisions and stop looking for other people to help you make decisions, they look at you weird. It looks weird because unfamiliar, but it's okay though. You start standing in your masculine, so-called masculine. That's what they call it. That's just regular human being stuff. Just doing what you gotta do no matter what. Even if you don't feel like it, face the consequences, make your own decisions, and go out there in the world and trying to conquer what you need to conquer to build yourself up and your foundation. That's what you got to do. And it's going to offend a lot of people at the end of the day. And that's who's going to show who the real ones is and who really not. But at the end of the day, it's only supposed to be you and God. You just came into this world, at the end, you got your mother and father, like the Bible says, love thy mother and thy father. At the end of the day, love thy neighbors, love everybody. You got love. That's the way they feel. You don't even feel like that. It's not that you don't love them. It's like I'm trying to fill my cup up. I'm trying to be abundantly, fill my cup up to like it's overflowing to where I can help people. Like this, I can't help nobody, and I don't even want no help from nobody. Right now, I'm gonna figure out how I can hold and stand on my own 2 feet. A chair got 4 legs at the end of the day, and it's stable. The ground is stable. You can never go lower than the ground. So when you fall, it's only way is to build up. But the chair has four legs. At the end of the day, if it loses one leg, at the end of the day, it's not going to be stable. But at the end, it can hold itself up and other people. I'm trying to be a chair. For me. You feel me? At the end of the day, so when people sit at your dinner table, they're stable at the end of the day. So when I bring to the table, you know, you know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, so you gotta be able to accept that you're gonna lose a lot of people, and that can mean temporary. That don't mean forever, but they not don't understand your progress and what you're doing to actually level yourself up, and that's okay because it's not about them, it's about you and what you gotta do for yourself at the end of the day. Because I can't do nothing for y'all until I get myself up. And it's gonna a lot of people gonna fall over. You gonna realize who the real ones at the end of the day. Forget all the gossip, forget all the people that don't understand. Because at the end of the day, maybe they just might be intimidated to see you finally standing up for yourself and doing what you want, not what they want at the end of the day. You're doing what you want for yourself and nothing wrong with that. But if you fail, you face the consequences, like I said. They don't. And you learn from those and you grow and you get up and you keep it moving at the end of the day. So For those who out there trying to get their stuff together at the end of the day, and I feel good when I'm doing what I gotta do. It's just that I had to get that out of my head of pleasing other people, and it hurt me because I care so much. People pleasing stuff. I can sit around you and people will be okay with you sitting around not doing nothing while they handle their business. Then when they go leave the handle their business, you stuck. They don't have no problem with that. But when they see you about doing what you be doing, they doing what they doing too. They handle their business. They don't realize that they handling their business, and then they coming back to you on their spare time. They want to see what you're doing. At the end of the day, our time is on two different time frames. I'm on my clock and you're on your clock. So the time that you got to chill might not be the time I got to chill. I got to go handle business at the end of the day. So, but as a man, you don't worry about it. You stay locked in, you stay zoned in on your grind at the end of the day. You keep your close ones at the end of the day. For me, it's my mother. You know, I say my mother in spirit, but my father and God and my real father. I got my close family members and I got my close friends, and that's all I do. And all I'm handling is business. So I gotta handle mine. So don't feel type of way about who you offend at the end of the day. Because you're gonna be offended when you fall down and nobody didn't pick you up at the end of the day, looking at you like, hey, yo, you're supposed to have yourself together. So stay blessed, bro. Stay on your grind and get